Hello, and welcome to my farmhouse. You can see in the background we've some lovely berry bushes, and that's because we're looking at the Farming add-on today by Podcrash. This add-on costs around 1,510 minecoins, or roughly €9 as of March 2026. So we'll come into the house, down the hallway, and into the kitchen, because there's some stuff I want to show you in here first. So we've got some appliances like this pot, this kettle, a stove with a frying pan, a toaster and some juicers. And these appliances are used to make meals, like this burger here. And this add-on has tons of meals. So you can see there's sushi, there's some tinned foods, juices, milkshakes, tarts. We've got new meats, there's new animals in this add-on, so we get new drops. You can make jams and jellies, sauces and ice creams. You know, like, look how much there is here. There's toast, there's different types of toast, and there's different crops, and that's the main reason why I wanted to get this add-on. We're not going to get into the appliances and how they work today. If you are interested in seeing that, please tune into the Forever World series. So here's the main reason why I wanted to get this add-on. You can see there's tons of new seeds and crops and trees. I'm just going to pop them up now on screen for you guys to see. We'll head in here to our farm, and we're going to start with the trees. We've got avocado trees, apple, bananas, lemon, oranges, coconut, and pears down the back. And what's interesting about this add-on is it's not just the crops, but also the wood. So we've different colours here, as you can see. So you can see this apple tree is nice and pale, and this is kind of yellow for the avocado tree. So it gives us more colours to play with, as well as the crops. We'll head into our vineyard, where we've got our grapes and our tomatoes, and these lovely colours. And you could maybe use these for kind of a more ancient Rome build, maybe a Mediterranean kind of build, to represent that kind of, you know, warmer climate. And in here we have our more kind of earthy crops. So we've got cauliflower, kale, rhubarb, corn, cucumbers. Got some cotton, bell peppers, mustard, lettuce, broccoli, onions, beans, and rice. And straight away, you can see with the different heights and the different colours that this garden just looks a bit more realistic and more kind of lived in, compared to, say, a normal kind of Minecraft garden. And here we have a scarecrow as well. So in this add-on, there's crows. I think we'll try find some. Yeah, there's some in the sky. I don't know if the crows eat the seeds and the scarecrow keeps them away, or if the scarecrow is purely for decoration. But we'll find that out in the Forever World. We'll head into my greenhouse here, for the more kind of exotic, warmer climate crops. So we've got chilies, kohlrabi, and some peanuts. We've got some ginger. And over here we've got some pineapples, and just like, look at the textures here, you know, really nice design, nice colours. We've got some vanilla, and we've got coffee beans. And all these crops can be used in the recipes I showed you in the kitchen. So like, for example, maybe this pineapple can be used to make pineapple on pizza. The ginger here, maybe we can make ginger juice or maybe ginger ale. But again, we'll find that out in the Forever series. So now we'll head over to our animals. And on the left here, you can see our turkeys. And we also have some geese. And hopefully you can hear the new sounds that they make, you know. So the turkeys actually gobble, and the geese honk. And hopefully you can hear that. And these animals aren't just for decoration, as I said, and as you've seen in the kitchen, they actually have new drops. So the turkeys drop turkey meats, and then you can take that turkey meat into the kitchen and make new recipes, like, you know, the honey glazed turkey, for example. Over here we have our quail, and these little guys are my favourite. They're nice and cute, and I love the noise that they make. And again, the textures are just really cool. You can actually see some quail eggs there, and even those textures are quite impressive. And I really appreciate that they're to scale, you know, so the turkeys here are quite big, the geese are big, but the quails are small, as quail should be. Here we've got our crows as well that I mentioned. These guys don't really like to be contained. I don't think that's what they're meant for. You know, they're not meant to be pets. But I wanted to include them here as well just to show you guys. Here we have our ducks. So lovely textures here. This kind of little mallard texture. There doesn't appear to be a male-female variant, you know, so all the ducks are green, which are male. But I don't mind. I think these textures are lovely. Here we have our peacocks as well, and again, like, the textures are amazing, the sounds are amazing, and the scale, you know, so the peacocks are bigger than the ducks. I'm not sure if the peacocks flare up, if they are threatened or if they get defensive, but I would love to see that where they put out their big fan. So we'll head in here to the larger animals. So here in front of us we've got yak, these kind of like big furry cows from Asia. And over here we've got bison. So these guys are very tough. I've already had to deal with some over there and they take a lot of hits. I'm not sure if they'll charge us, because I'm in creative, I'm not sure if they attack, but that would be pretty cool to see as well. So the last animal we have today is the deer, and you may have noticed one over in the tree farm, but let's get a closer look. So again, one of my favorite things about this add-on is the textures, just how good everything looks, and the scale. You know, the fact that these deer are taller than me, as they would be in real life, I just really appreciate it. So that's mostly it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can see there is quite a lot to this this add-on. You know, you have all the trees. I want to focus on the crops and the animals more so than the cooking and the appliances, but we haven't touched those at all in this video. So there's still a lot more to this add-on than what I've shown today, and that's what these videos are for. I get these add-ons, I go through them, and maybe that helps you make a decision. Maybe you want to get it, maybe you don't want to get it, maybe you want to learn more. And if you do, please tune in to the Forever World series on this channel. But until next time, folks, spread love, spread peace, and look after your fellow person. I'll see you soon.